All right. So if you, hopefully you're going to check back with us and see where we are. It looks like we are live again. I'm going to check our volume here. All right. Can you see us? Can you hear us? I can't hear us. Oh, that's why I can't hear us. Because this is set wrong. I can't hear us. There we go. All right, now I can hear us. Now I can see us. And hopefully everybody else can as well. Thanks, guys, for being so patient tonight. Welcome to Real Estate for Real People, where you can ask questions, where the average person can feel free to ask questions and get straight answers. I'm Kimberly Adams-Mann.
And I'm Russell Mann of Shore West Realtors and TAMThomes.com.
So we've had a really, really rough evening. So first of all, let's start out by saying that Russ is not feeling so well tonight. He actually went to lay down, and that's one of the reasons why we have some technical issues, because I didn't have my handy dandy helper right before the broadcast to help me get everything set up, because he needed to lay down for a little bit.
Yeah, I was more of a hindrance than a help.
Well, and then we tried to fix some things quickly, and of course when you try to fix something quickly, sometimes other things happen. So right now, there's a trencher, which is like a big thing that we leave on our kitchen table that normally has like our salt and our pepper and all that stuff. It's
all over the floor.
It's all over the floor. So it's probably why the dog's going a little nuts underneath here, because he's not really sure what's going on with all this mess down there. So yeah. So anyway, but welcome to Real Estate for Real People, and we have had a pretty interesting week, right?
Yeah. We had a nice Thanksgiving with friends over. And
possibly a new teammate, new team member for our team. We'll find out in the new year. Fingers crossed. We are looking to hire somebody for the new year, or a couple of somebodies actually.
Yeah.
So if you are local to the Racine-Kenosha area and you do want, we've been looking for someone, but we don't really push the issue, because we really want to make sure that person has the ethos of our team and make sure that they have the same attitude and actions towards helping people.
They have to be the right fit.
Yeah, they definitely have to be the right fit, and we need to make sure that we hire the right people. So we are still looking for somebody. We haven't really interviewed anyone for it either. We've had a couple people express interest. One person is working on getting their license. And then we'll see what happens, because they've still got to get their real estate license, but it looks like they want to join us if they do. So we'll probably address that. But we'd love to hire another agent for our team as well. A couple of agents would really, I think, be a good addition to our team.
And an admin,
And definitely in February, we're going to be looking in January, but since we're going on vacation, we decided to wait to hire until February. But yeah, we unfortunately lost our assistant to sickness.
Yeah.
Sort of. I mean, she was going to work out the rest of the year, and it would have been great. We would have found someone. She could have helped train them, maybe even through January. She might have been willing to do that. But unfortunately, she got shingles in October. Sad.
Yeah.
And she just couldn't cope with doing her regular job and this job, so we lost her. And we still miss her every day. So Karen, if you ever see this, we miss you. But hopefully we're looking for somebody who's more of a project manager, somebody who's good with computers, and somebody who doesn't mean you have to be like fantastic with computers, but you do have to know Microsoft Word, Office, things of that nature. So there's our little ad for an admin assistant / project manager for our team, because that's what we're looking for, is a project manager style. And we do pay fairly well, but you need to talk to us. But anyway, so let's get into everything. What have we had happen this week? Let's see. We got an accepted offer on our property, and we got to go through inspection again on that. Again, Russ has brought a buyer. The second buyer, I think, is more likely to stick than the first one. It's a little bit lower price, and I think the second buyer has less expectations and is limited on his budget more than the first buyer. The first buyer had other options, so he went for something much more expensive, as it turns out, which is all right for us too. But Russ has brought us another buyer for Wilson. And we've got some great things going on for the flat property as well. Have had quite a few showings this week. We dropped the price on both properties last week. They both dropped by $5,000, so our 1645 flat is now only $110,000. that's an amazing price. For a 3-bedroom that can get $750 a month, $795 a month per unit, that's fantastic. So that one, we've had quite a few showings on. Just haven't found quite the right buyer yet, but I'm sure we will. Let's see what else we've got going on. So let's talk a little bit about what is going on across the nation, shall we?
Sure.
Let's try. Told you guys we're having technical difficulties tonight. So Russ, why don't you go ahead and start talking about it, even though we cannot.
Okay, so an article that came up this week was that during last week's Democratic debate, NBC's Kristen Welker asked presidential candidate and billionaire Tom Steyer.
Ooh, billionaire. So that is, well, see, that's an interesting Democratic candidate to be a billionaire.
Yeah.
They're not usually billionaires.
Why he was the right person to fix what's widely being called an affordable housing crisis.
So this looks like this is going to be one of the key election issues. Now, we do not do politics, folks, and at the moment,
we do not. But experts say that this election cycle has involved more discussion of affordable housing than they've ever seen. The reason? Runaway housing prices are profoundly shaping both Americans' lives and the US economy.
I'm having mouse issues again.
So over 11 million people in the US pay more than half their income in rent.
Wow.
According to Home One data cited by Curb.
Wow, that's actually
that's
quite
a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Now, the good news is if you have a government loan, that's not possible. So that's the good news. Here we go. Look at that. I was able to make the transition. And we're going to turn the touchpad on because my mouse has been playing up. It looks like I'm going to be going to Cyber Monday tomorrow and getting a new mouse for this computer, doesn't it?
Or get a new one of these as
No,
well.
I think we need it. I think the problem is the mouse. Well, we definitely know the mouse is the problem because that was even before our live
Yeah,
broadcast.
true. We've dropped it too
We've
many
dropped it,
times,
well,
I think.
not we.
You.
It's probably me. I've dropped it one too many times. I have a tendency to drop technology. All right, let's try that. There we go. Blah, politics. But still, it's important to talk about because of the affordable housing crisis.
Yeah.
It is real. It's a real problem. It's a real situation, real issue, and it's urgent. But I think what's the most interesting thing about this is how many billionaires out there are trying to tell average people what to do and how to solve their housing crisis when most of these candidates own a minimum of 2 to 3 homes and a lot of them own a lot of rental property. So it just does make you wonder how many of them are actually connected to real people.
This one is actually pledging that if he wins the election, he'd build millions of new units.
Okay, so you mean to tell me that there's a candidate for a political office who's making a promise?
Yeah. He's pledged. Yeah, I know. And
Wow,
how
that's
many
never
times
happened
have we
before.
heard that? Yeah.
So it's not that I'm not jaded at all, folks. Can't you tell? Look, I'm not Democratic, I'm not Republican, I'm not anything. I don't take any side with anyone. I am fairly jaded. Russ here can't even vote, so he gets a voice in our broadcast here on his opinions. Just like I get a vote on, I get a voice in what we think about British issues, but I don't get a vote over there. So what do you think, Russ? How much do you trust these new candidates? Do you think that they are in touch with the American people?
I think they say they're in touch with the American people. Let's see if they get elected, if they keep their promises.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's interesting. But we do have a housing crisis. In this area here, in the Racine-Kenosha area, there just aren't enough houses for the buyers, and that's a definite fact. What we are encouraging people to do, though, is to consider, especially move-up buyers, consider buying new construction. So we are actually chronicling that new construction that we're going to be starting with our clients. In fact, I need to go out there this week probably and take some footage of the lot, just as the lot. And we're going to be chronicling that all through next year so you guys can see it. Because if you can afford to build new construction, which Okay, it's not out of the realm because it is only 300,000 approximately to start a new construction.
Yeah.
So you can do new construction for 300. It's not going to have your 3-car garage. It's not going to have, all the bells and whistles, but it will still be a brand new house, and you will get to pick out the basic finishes, what colors and things of that nature, and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
it would be great because the more new construction that we have and that we bring to the market, it frees up more homes for what's happening. Now, however, our second news article is about what's going to be happening in the next 20 years, which may help this housing crisis a little bit. All right? So, our next article is the silver tsunami set to hit housing market over the next 2 decades. Now, you try to say silver tsunami set. Silver tsunami set.
Silver tsunami set.
Yeah. Try to say that a lot of times. So, but the silver tsunami, what they're referring to, of course, in this case, do you know what they're referring to, Russ? Because you didn't get this article. I pulled this one in.
Silver-haired people.
They are. They're talking about baby boomers. So my parents and the people below them age-wise. Actually,
Probably
you are basically a baby boomer, but
Yeah.
he's got to wait for me to retire.
How dare they? I booked an excursion the other day and they
Oh,
put me
that
down
is
as
funny.
a senior. Senior! How dare they?
So we have a cruise coming up in January as our vacation, and we booked an excursion to be on ATVs. And after I booked it, I put in 2 people that knew what we wanted for the cabin. It put it in, and then it showed me the receipt, and it said 1 adult, Kimberly Mann, 1 senior, Russell Mann. And the worst part was, he said,
I didn't even get a senior discount.
he said if they're going to have the insult to call me a senior, they should at least give me a discount.
Yeah.
So those of you, however, that are baby boomers, it does look like you are going to be getting a much higher price for your house than maybe what you expected, because that's what's happening. The silver tsunami that's set to hit the housing market over the next 2 decades is that they are going to be, not only are they going to be, a lot of them leaving their homes, but they're still going to be buying another home. They're probably still going to be buying condos and things. It's just not in the Wisconsin area so much. Maybe in Arizona or New Mexico or Florida or Georgia. We've got actually quite a few people that are moving to Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, because they're extremely, and Tennessee, because they're very affordable places to move to. So the baby boomers that are
And it's still warmer.
Yes, and it still has the warmth factor. So baby boomers are set to be retiring and are retiring at a pretty rapid rate, and they're set to vacate their currently occupied homes at a much higher rate, and that was according to a Zillow study. So kind of some interesting stuff happening there. So shall we move on? This week, for what's new on the market, we did something a little bit different, and let's get that transition up. I am having mouse problems again, and not the kind that nibble at your food. Let's see here. Well, that's not going to work. Let's see here. Ta-da, there we go. All right. We're going to get there eventually, folks, trust me. Okay, 75 to 150, we have 1002 Washington Road in Kenosha. Now this week, what you're going to see is a theme of All Shore West Realtors. And the reason for that is partly because with it being the holiday weekend, there were, the good news is there were 5 houses that were listed by Shore West this week that all fell into the categories, which was awesome because, to be honest, we ran out of time to ask other brokers for permission because we had a lot going on.
Yeah, and a lot of agents had taken time off as well.
Yeah, we figured with it being more difficult to get a hold of other agents, we'd just stick to Shore West if we could. And actually, there were 5 great new Shore West listings in the Racine Kenosha market. So that was perfect.
1002 Washington Road is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
No garage.
No garage, but
that's okay.
It's got 1,300 square feet.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty decent
Which is
looking
pretty
house.
decent looking, yeah.
139.9, so just under that 150 mark. Look at that kitchen, though. Isn't that a nice kitchen?
Yeah, it is.
Nice newer floors. They've got some great countertop. The one to the left there, well, it depends on how you're looking at it, but to my left is a completely blank, like it's a big countertop over there. And then if you notice far to the right, there's a little shelf actually that looks through into the living room.
Oh, wow.
And so you could
That
put some,
pass-through.
yeah, so it's like a pass-through, so you could either put buffet food there, or you could put stools on the other side, because there is a little ledge on the other side. Maybe have the kids have their breakfast there or something like that. Plus there's room for a dining room table. It's a good-sized house at 1,300 square feet. It's got a nice, newer looking bathroom. It does have a pedestal sink. Not a big fan of pedestal sinks because I like the storage of a regular sink. But nice, neat, and tidy tile there as well. So
Yeah.
I thought that one looked
And
pretty
this
good.
property comes with a home warranty as well. So,
It does. It does.
So that's good.
So let's see, at 150 to 250, the next one we have.
We have 3735 14th Avenue, also in Kenosha. This one is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath with a 2-car detached garage. It's currently on the market for $179,900. It's a 1-story ranch. So yeah, it's a brick exterior. So can we see some of the pictures?
Yeah, hold on. And hold on, our super fan is not connected to us. Picture came on with Bobby. I didn't know that happened. All right, here you go. There's some of the pictures. I apologize. Our super fan is not connected to us, and she's wondering where we are. And there we
Is
go.
it going out?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Okay.
We're streaming live, but well, I think we're streaming live. Yeah, we're live. We've been live for 15 minutes.
Okay.
I think she just doesn't know where we are because we stopped the one and started the new one.
Yeah.
So anyway, so here's the outside of this nice brick ranch. Almost 1,200 square feet, 1193 above grade. Really, really nice. And there is a full basement underneath it as well. Good sized kitchen.
Yeah.
Older cabinetry, but in really nice shape. It looks like it's actually been cleaned up and bleached
Yeah.
up and really cleaned up nicely. Again, nice floors in the kitchen, nice vinyl planking. You know, so it's a pretty decent looking. Welcome, superfan. Welcome to our show. So we've got the bathroom as well, though. Look at the bathroom. Now, I like this bathroom for a couple of reasons. One of the reasons I like this one is because it has the little dressing table on the side, and it doesn't have a pedestal sink. I like the fact that it has the storage under the sink, even though it's not a ton. And look at that shower. It is fully tiled, even on the ceiling. Do you know how easy it is to clean when you have a ceiling that's tiled? Oh, it's like take a squeegee and you're done.
You have to clean it.
Yes, you have to.
You don't just aim the shower at
No,
it.
and no. Oh, this is why I clean the bathrooms, folks. Although Russ did this week to help me,
I did.
but I don't think you cleaned the tub very well. Sorry. But
But
this is why I clean the bathrooms usually. But this, I love this bathroom with the tile. So Russ, when we do our new bathroom up, this is how you can do the showers around. You can do it even on the ceiling. And then all that moisture is easy for me to clean.
Yeah, they'll probably fall down off the ceiling while I'm sticking them up.
I guess we're going to hire somebody to do that for us.
Uh-huh.
All right, moving on to the 250 to 350K. Here we go. 725 Bass Drive in Waterford. We have 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2.5-car garage. Again, Shore West Realtors.
This one's attached garage.
Yeah,
Nice.
this one's an attached. Well, we've moved up in price
Yeah.
point. We moved up to 299.9.
This
right?
one we have 1,700 square feet above grade with 588 below grade. So giving us a total of 2293.
And it's in Waterford, which is a really popular area.
Yeah, it's becoming
they have
more
a-
popular.
Well, it's actually it's always been, not always, but in the last bit, it's been much, much more popular because the school district over there is phenomenal. So a lot of people love that area. It does have 0.28 of an acre.
Yeah,
and
and
it's
we
a
have
pretty
a
decent
sunroom
house.
on this one as well, a 4-season
Look at that
room.
kitchen. Isn't that kitchen really cool looking?
Oh, that is cool, yeah.
I love that kitchen.
That's nice.
It's got even like the vaulted ceiling that comes out of it. So you've got like this lower ceiling, and then as you go into the living room, see how the ceiling vaults up a little bit? I don't know if you can see that very well. See, if you guys can see that little slice of what looks like a brown triangle there, that's actually because the ceiling starts to rise into the living room. So you get a more vaulted ceiling in the living room, but you get that cozy, comfortable feeling in the kitchen. And lots of cabinets. And that island that wraps around, that's got tons of space on that island for baking cookies at Christmas or doing whatever needs
We
to be
can't
done.
eat cookies, so
We
what's the
certainly
point
can.
of baking them?
We
Oh
can do
yeah,
keto
if we
cookies.
do keto cookies.
Oh my
Mind you,
goodness.
Kimberly made some really nice keto cakes.
Or pies.
pies.
Yes.
For Thanksgiving, that was really, really good.
You want to tell them about my pies?
We had chocolate.
We'll take a stop from that
We
on
had
the
a-
webcam.
Chocolate silk pie,
Yeah.
and we had a
Raspberry cream.
cream, which
Yeah.
was exceptional.
So we had 3 people at the table. There were only 5 of us for Thanksgiving, and 3 of them declared themselves to be chocoholics, and 2 of them even said, I'll probably just have some of the chocolate. And I said, oh, maybe you should try the raspberry. And they went, okay, because they were being polite. They were guests. So I gave them a tiny slice of the raspberry, and every single one of the chocoholics said, oh, that was such a good raspberry.
Yeah, it was. It cut through the chocolate perfectly.
Yeah. But I think that if I made them again, you'd be happy with just the raspberry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but maybe
Maybe a
still
bit of
do
both.
chocolate as well, yeah.
So we did the chocolate and the raspberry. Let's get back to these great houses and this great kitchen.
But you need a great kitchen to cook a great Thanksgiving
honey,
dinner.
You are welcome to build me a great kitchen. I'm all right with that. Or maybe get us a different house that has a great kitchen. I don't think we can have a great one here, but we can have a pretty good one here.
Yeah.
But great big countertop there for those Christmas cookies. Now that we've been diverted a little bit. And this is the basement. Now this was the better shot of the basement. Actually, there's a lot more trophies on the wall. However, it does show there's a ton of finished space in this basement, and it's finished to a nice level too.
Yeah.
I just think I would take down the trophies before I listed my house, because some people,
Yeah,
little
not
turned off.
everybody's, a hunter.
and not everybody's a hunter, and not everybody loves that. So, all right, moving on. Our 350 to 500K is right at the top of the price point. It's actually 4135 Hillcrest Road in Norway. 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3.5 car garage. Oh, yes it is. You just may have missed the page. Yes, you did. Russ flipped 2 pages. 4135 Hillcrest Road. If you were taking a nap, remember?
Oh, yeah.
4135 Hillcrest in Norway. 3 bedroom, 3 bath, and a 3.5 car garage.
And this has a 3-season room as well.
Yes, it does.
It's 2469.
Almost 2,500
Above
square
grade.
feet above grade. No
Yeah.
below grade finish according to the stats.
It does have a basement, which is
However, it is almost, the lower level is almost finished with full-size windows. So you really don't have a whole lot of work to finish that off. All right, but the ones I pulled were not from the basement because they weren't as nice. In fact, I don't think they had any. They do not have any interior shots of this, but the reason I pulled this one as well is because how much acreage does it have for us?
3.91 acres.
Yeah.
Yeah, so nice.
So you
Nice
have a
bit of land around
beautiful
it.
3-bedroom, 3-bath house with a 3.5 car attached garage and a 3.91 acres, all for under 500.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. My new construction people are right about 400,000 total all in, and they don't have that acreage. None of it. So that was why I pulled this house. I thought it was really great for those reasons. Beautiful front porch. Isn't that really pretty?
Yeah.
I mean, it is newer construction, of course. It was built in 2011, right?
2011, yeah.
Got that craftsman style front porch, though. Love that. And it has this beautiful patio area off to the side with a fire pit built in. But if you look, can you see all the way out there? Now, that barn does not belong to this one, but all the way to that tree line does belong to this property.
Wow.
So that was the other reason I wanted to use this picture, because I just thought that was a great look.
You'd need to ride on mower.
Absolutely, for 3.9. And it is all manicured lawn. It's all manicured lawn. All right, so our over 500K is 6226 Stonehenge Court, not Stonehenge, Stonehenge.
Oh, yeah, I thought that said Stonehenge there.
Yep, it's Stonehenge Court, and that is in Waterford as well. It's a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, 2 half bath, and a 4.5 car garage.
Wow.
It also has how much acreage?
35.4 acres.
35.5 acres, just about there. So
Yeah, this is
more than one
2,900
tax
square
deed.
feet above grade with 1,400 square feet below grade.
it's a brick
Wow.
custom-built house, and it has, it has a shed, a barn, a pole barn, some box stalls, additional garages, metal steel buildings. It's a brick exterior. It's got a full walkout basement. Amazing open concept kitchen, great room with beam vaulted ceilings overlooking a 40 by 20 in-ground solar heated pool. Look at that.
Ooh, yeah.
So that is the driveway that pulls into this house on the side there. And you've got all that
Yes.
acreage around it as well.
And this is on the market. It could be yours for 1.185 million.
So almost 1.2.
Yeah.
But, maybe they'll negotiate it down to 1.1. Who knows? It is a great property, though, with 35 acres. It was just built in 2006, too. So this is, just wonderful. It's a 3,200 square foot heated pole barn. It will hold your RVs, electric hookups. So if you have an electric car, you could do that. Look at that kitchen. Don't you love that kitchen?
That's nice. Yeah.
That countertop is about twice the size of the last one that I showed you. What you can see behind this as well, into the living room family area there, is huge beams across the ceiling, and it just goes for miles. Like I think there's 5 or 6 of them, and they're spaced well apart as well. It's just absolutely gorgeous. But I wanted to just pull this picture because I thought it was really pretty. Just a great, great kitchen with a huge countertop over top of it. And there's that pool.
Nice.
It's solar heated, which is awesome because you're not even paying to heat it then.
Yeah.
It's got a diving board, 3,200. Yeah, that's a huge pool. That's absolutely beautiful. What do you think, Russ?
That's nice. One day, maybe.
What about, I don't know, we're real people. I don't think it'll ever happen for that because I don't think we'd ever spend that much.
But if you want a house with
But
a
I will
pool, why
say-
not get in touch and we'll try and find you one.
Right, exactly. I will say, though, that the taxes on that are not that bad. For a $1.2 million house,
No,
the
they're
taxes
good,
are only
pretty good.
$12,000. Now,
Yeah.
in Racine, on the lake, if you have a lakefront home, your taxes are likely to be $25,000 to $30,000, and your
Or
house
more.
price is going to be less than $1 million. The houses that go over $1 million, most of them, their taxes are about $40,000.
Yeah.
So, at 1.2 million, to have taxes of only $12,000, that's $1,000 a month. Okay, granted, I don't want to spend $1,000 a month just on taxes. However, you could board horses here. There's all sorts of things that you could do with this house that would just be amazing. So,
Yeah.
and you got 35 acres. And it does have multiple tax keys, which means if you didn't want all that land, you could split some of it off
You
and
could
resell
split
it
some
on.
off and sell
Yeah,
it, yeah.
maybe sell it to a developer or something. So make some of that money back. But let's talk about your open house. It was supposed to be my open house, and then the open house you were supposed to do got canceled. So we
Yeah,
went.
the open house I was originally scheduled to do got an accepted offer on it, so that was good news.
Good news for the seller.
Yeah, so
Which is
excellent
great.
news for the seller. So that was a condo that I was going to hold open, and you was going to hold open
Sunnyside.
the one on Sunnyside. So we swapped because Kimberly, luckily,
Picked up floor time.
picked up some floor time. So I was at Sunnyside, and I had 2 groups come through, which was good.
One of them was working with another agent, so
Yeah.
we don't really pursue them too much.
No.
We just send them a thank you email. If there's anything we can do, let us know, blah, blah, blah. But there was another young couple there
Who were interested, but so I've given them contact details for a great lender because they don't have pre-approval. So we'll see if we can get them hooked up and
see if we
go
can get them
from
hooked into
there.
that house.
Yeah.
Now, Sunnyside's kind of a little bit unique. First of all, it has fuses, although we talked to the sellers apparently are going to be doing the electrical upgrade.
Yeah.
So that's great. So they will
that's good to
upgrade the
know.
electric because that's about a $2,000 to $3,000 minimum charge there. Well, it's our electrician that's doing our house right now. They're still doing it. Yes, they're supposed to finish tomorrow. But our electrician just to move from fuses to regular is $1,800, which is a really good price, but it's $1,800 just for that. So then if you ground any outlets or have to add GFCIs or things of that nature, then you're talking an additional charge there. So, yeah. So, but the sellers are willing to do the upgrade. It's part of an estate, I believe.
It is,
And
yes.
so they're willing to do the electrical upgrade that's needed. But there is a lot of other cosmetic upgrades. It looks like the rest of it is in really good shape overall.
you know, it's a typical grandma's house. It's been looked after and taken care of,
Parquet wood
maintained
floors.
beautifully. From what it was, it's been maintained exceptionally well. It's just, it's not to everyone's taste. It's a bit dated. So, you know, people, if, you know, but it's got a great outlook. It's 0.44 of an acre. So it's got land there.
A lot of people don't know where Sunnyside Avenue is, though, because it is a very short road.
Yeah, it's only a small turning. It only has, you know, about 10 houses in it total.
Not even 10. And that's because it's only about a block long. It actually spans between Ohio and Green Bay Road. Doesn't go any further than that we're aware of.
Right up near Spring Street, up that end.
Between-
so
yep,
it's,
up by
it's a
Spring
very
Street.
narrow.
So if you know where Rocket Wash is and Pick and Save,
Yeah.
it's right. Like,
They're your
kind of
neighbors.
Yeah, they're your. So you could actually walk to do your groceries, and I don't know why you'd walk to Rocket Wash because that's for car washing.
Yeah.
But you need a
You
car
get your
for
hair
that.
done, I suppose. You could use the Hoover.
So, but it's actually a very quiet neighborhood too. Even
Yeah,
though
I
it's
mean,
in a
I
place
was,
where you would
yeah,
think it was
it's
busy.
very quiet. You've got the eatery, you've got the dish there as well. So there's food. You know, you've got Pick and Save, you've got Walgreens over the road, and
You really do have everything there and
Yeah.
easy access to the highway as
So,
well. So
yeah.
it's really a great location. And when you're buying, location, location, location,
yeah.
that's the key.
And
And
you have easy access from there straight onto 31. You can
Yep.
go anywhere.
so if you're going north, you're straight onto 31. If you're going to the highway, straight onto Spring Street and just go over there. Or you can go up to Northwestern, which is really there if you're going north on the highway.
Uh-huh.
If you're going south on the highway, get on Spring Street, shoot over to 94. You'll be right there. So
Yeah.
honestly, it's easy access to anywhere you want to go. If you want to go straight north, up Green Bay Road and Douglas and stuff like that. If you want to go west and north, get onto the Northwestern and then Spring Street if you want to just go south and,
Yeah.
and highway. So really great location. All right, what else do we have? Oh, I know what else we have. We have our tip of the week. Our tip of the week, tip of the week, tip of the week. I need to do sound effects somehow. As many technical difficulties as we had today, I don't think we need to add more to it. What do you think?
Yeah, no.
No? Okay. But there are 10 Cyber Monday deals under 50 bucks. All right, so don't forget, folks, tomorrow is Cyber Monday. And these are all things that have to do with the home. Of course, a lot of them are going to be electronics for the home. We have a Google Home Mini in our home. I would like to have one or two more because I want some for the upstairs. And I would like one for outside in the summertime.
For outside.
Yeah, I can put it in the outside,
Mm.
like when we're in the hot tub. Wouldn't that be cool?
Hang it out the window.
Let's just put it in the garage.
It would be cool this time of year.
No, not because of it being cold. But anyway, just letting you know, Russ, that I would like a Google Home Mini or two. Hint, hint.
Let's see what Santa Claus brings you. Hint, hint.
Didn't you ask me last week what I wanted for Christmas? Seriously.
I
Russ.
didn't.
He does ask.
I do ask.
He asks because I'm so hard to buy for. And then when I hint, he gives me a hard time. When I hint, not hint. Hint, not hint.
Hint, not hint.
But the other thing he usually gets me are some really nice warm socks because I love socks. I love getting those puffy, fluffy, goofy looking socks. I wear them all
Yeah.
the time, don't I?
Mhm.
I don't have any on tonight, but I normally would have a pair on tonight even. So there are 10 Cyber Monday deals under $50. Save on Echo Dot, Google Home Mini, and many, many more. They're all things that are kind of related to the home. I've actually put the link in the description down below. So you should be able to go right to that link if you want to see them. And there's some other links at the bottom of that as well, other good deals that people could get
Wow.
for Christmas. So I thought, let's help people get started on their Christmas shopping today.
Most people have already done it, I bet.
No.
Let us know if you've done your Christmas shopping
Yeah.
already or if you've still got to do
Oh,
it.
there's so much Christmas shopping still to do. We haven't done ours.
Yeah, but we may be slacking.
I'm not slacking. I'm waiting for my person. We do a gift exchange in our family, and I'm waiting for my person to actually put some things on their gift list. Like if they want something, they have to put it on their wish list, and they haven't put anything on their wish list.
Oh,
So
they don't get anything then.
no, they'll set up with a gift card, which they might like. Knowing this person, they'll probably be just fine with that. But if you do not want to do that for yours, there's some great deals under $50, some really cool things you can get people, including other stuff for like turning your TV into a smart TV if you don't already have apps and things. So it's got some really cool things, and you will find that there. All right, let's see here. So we have our holiday door decoration contest. Yay! So the entry deadline was yesterday, and we do have entries for this. So we are going to do a drawing, only instead of doing the drawing with that, I am going to give Russ, I want you to pick a number, all right? Because I already have everybody all numbered out.
Okay.
All right? So I want you to pick a number between 1 and 20. All right?
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
All right? So drum roll, folks. Number between 1 and 20. And let me think for a second. Okay, got it. I had to get my list in my head. Can't show you the list. All right. Between 1 and 20, pick a number.
1.
1. Okay.
I'm going to go with number 1.
Oh, wait, let's see. Wait, are we back live? We're back! Yay! Sorry about that, folks. All of a sudden, we lost power. And thankfully, for some reason, probably because the computer didn't completely shut down, it just went into like a little bit of a freeze mode. So that's awesome.
It wasn't dead, it was just sleeping.
It was just sleeping for a second. Oh my goodness, that's just ridiculous. So, Russ picked person number 1. Oh, now you're gone, now you're back again. I don't know where we are, folks. But hopefully we're there and it shows us, and let's see if we can, let's see if it actually works. I don't know, we've got a really big lag if it's working because this is not counting down or up or anything. It's working, but I can't see what we've got on here. Okay, there we go. That's better. All right, good. So we are, this is such a mess up tonight, folks. Oh my goodness, this could not be more messed up. But you know what? That's what makes this real estate for real people. Because, yeah. So number 1 wins. Okay, if you can see us blinking, that's fine. All right, good. So anyway, our winner was number 1, and that is, what was her name? Hold on, I had it up here. Hold on. Shelley Young Graves, I believe.
Oh, Shelley.
Yeah, so Shelley Graves wins our, it's actually one of our past clients, which is awesome. We love it when our past clients win stuff.
Yeah, that's really good, yeah.
So Shelley Graves is our winner of the $10 Dunkin' Donuts gift card. Shelley, if you're not watching tonight, that's okay. We will contact you because, trust me, tonight was probably not the night to watch. Oh, this is definitely not the night to watch. If you really think that you want to see what we're like, well, all right, I guess this is really us. This is real estate for real people. You can't get more real than this, folks. All right, but Shelly Graves, so congratulations. She submitted a door decoration that was the decoration of 2
Can
candy
we see
canes.
a picture of it?
I did not have a chance to download it because here's the problem. I'd have to download all of them and be ready with just that one.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't know who was going to win.
Well, we'll show you next week.
Yes, we'll show you the
put a
winner's picture
of the
next
winning.
week. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was 2 candy canes crisscrossed over a door, great big fat candy canes. So
it looked really pretty.
it was really pretty. Yeah.
It was good.
So that was their winner tonight was Shelly Graves. So thank you so much for tuning in, and everybody, you have a great day. I think we're done for tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is way more, but we will have some great stuff coming through December. You need to check out our website, tamthomes.com. Probably in about 2 weeks, we're going to have the Christmas lights decorations. And that's going to be our tip of the week. We're going to put that up next week.
Our Christmas lights? Or
Not our personal ones, but...
where we go round.
Yes,
Yeah,
so
that's
that
cool.
you can take your kids running around and looking at all the great Christmas lights in the area. We're going to have that Christmas lights map up, and we'll give you a link to it next week. So...
Cool.
Be ready for that. All right, so you can check that out. You'll be the first ones to see it because then it will go out to people the week after that in an email. So you guys are the first ones to see it. Anyway, have a great evening. Yeah, we're done. That's about all we can say. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for being so diligent, and thanks to our super fan for bearing with us on this really crazy evening. And yes, Sandy, we did pay our electric bill. And no, it's not our electrician's fault. This is the fault of a bad old computer. But anyway, thanks everyone. See you later. Bye.